Dan Lanning stood outside Oregon's locker room Saturday night, hugging and slapping hands with every player, coach, and staff member leaving the confetti-filled field at Lucas Oil Stadium. When Oregon was preparing for its first season in the Big Ten, Lanning had challenged his team to become the keystone species, a new organism that can define its ecosystem. The Ducks were joining a conference that included defending national champion Michigan and historic powers Ohio State and Penn State. They ended up taking down all three, with Penn State being the final foe to fall Saturday in the Big Ten championship. Led by quarterback Dillon Gabriel and wide receiver Tez Johnson, number 1 Oregon outlasted number 3 Penn State 45-37 to secure its first Big Ten title in its first season in the conference. Johnson, a senior wideout, was adopted by the family of former Oregon and current Denver Broncos quarterback Bo Nix, but played Saturday before his biological relatives for the first time. "I told them, this is the first game you're coming to. I'll give y'all a show. I promise you that," Johnson said. "I don't know if words can explain it. My mom, just seeing the tears in her eyes, being able to watch me play on a stage like this. My family had never seen it before. It's something you dream about." A year earlier, Johnson and his teammates watched arch-rival Washington celebrate a Pac-12 championship in Las Vegas. It marked the Huskies' second win over Oregon in 2023 and one that vaulted them into the CFP. Fellow Big Ten newcomers Washington, USC, and UCLA struggled in their first season in the conference, as none finished the regular season with a winning record. Oregon charted a different path, overcoming a shaky start against Idaho and Boise State to outlast Ohio State 32-31 on October 12, then record definitive wins against Illinois, Michigan, and others. "We were meant to be here," Vassar said. "We're at the top of the conference, and we dominated this conference, and we took over the conference." Penn State outgained Oregon 518-466, but the Ducks led throughout and secured the win on Nico Reed's diving interception at the Oregon 16-yard line with 1 minute 54 seconds left. Oregon twice picked off Penn State quarterback Drew Aller and received key contributions from tight ends Ferguson and Kenyon Sadiq, who hurdled Penn State defender Jalen Kimber for the game's first touchdown. "Just ready for their moment, each of them," Gabriel said, "and I'm proud of them. They just maximized the moment." After the win, Oregon players posed on the field with newspaper covers that read, "From West to Best." Gabriel briefly emerged from the locker room holding a cigar and politely asked reporters not to photograph him. But the celebration wasn't over the top. "We're not done yet," defensive back Dante Manning said. "We're not done yet."